Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, back to RimWorld. It must be Friday, the stream that's full of potassium and good for fiber and that kind of thing. All you guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. There's too many of you right now. Crimson, Buzzkill, Michelle, welcome, welcome, welcome. I never seem to be able to be on time. I started getting ready for the stream about an hour ago. I said, I'm going to be on time today. I knew that was a lie, but I said to myself, I'm going to be on time today. I'm going to be on time for the live stream. And here we are, 2 minutes late. I thought to myself, well, you know what? I've got time to take a shower. So I took a shower. That chewed up a lot of time. I like to take a nice long shower. And then I started doing some other things. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, it's 1:59. I got to get going, like, sort of right now. So here we are. I've made it. I've made it, as indeed I do. Back to the live stream, full of potassium and good for fiber and things like that. Okay, so, fun fact, I have no idea what I'm doing here. What was my point? It looks like... Did we just get here? Or, yeah, it looks like we just got here because there's a bunch of stuff we haven't even sown yet. But the rice is coming in. That's very, very fun. That's very exciting. I don't really remember what I was doing. Sorry. Oh, there's a raid. Oh, okay. That's probably a thing that we need to know. Okay, I don't know if that just happened or if that happened last week. And this is Ladia's daughter, apparently. Okay, kind of bad timing on a raid because I'm not really ready for that. Steven, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get everyone where they need to be. So stick close to the ship. And then all the animals need to be in, stick close to the ship, especially the flamingos. I can't afford to lose a single flamingo. I'm probably going to eat the flamingos. And then mechs, I'm definitely going to eat the flamingos. Mechs, you can be inside. I'm certainly going to eat flamingos. Flamingos are on the menu tonight. Cool. So that's like one group over there. And yeah, there's more down here. See, there's the problem right there. There's more right there is the real big problem. I'm kind of thinking we wait for them to come to us and let them get chewed up by the turrets a little bit, and we'll just kind of putter around. Petrov, is there anything I can do for you, like, right now? I know you've got sleeping sickness, which I've literally never seen in RimWorld. Is there anything I can do for you right now? Yes, we've ravaged a lot of trees. We've definitely ravaged a lot of trees. I'm sorry. And you want human meat. Yeah, I get it, man. We're actually not cannibals. I know that's odd, but if we start cannibalizing people, everyone except you is going to be wicked bummed out about that. Omka's watching Doctor Who, a perfectly sensible thing to be doing, and probably far more sensible than what I'm doing right now. So go ahead and mine that vein out while I'm thinking about it. You remembered about the stream. Thank God you people remember. Because YouTube has very clearly said, we're not showing your videos to anyone except people who already watch you. Hang on, coffee in my face. I'm coming off a long, long morning of researching why the channel is dying and what I can do about it. So if I'm full of factoids, that's the reason for that right there. I'm just full of factoids. What is that? Oh, it's marble. I thought that might be uranium. I was way more excited for that. Vetrov, I'm just going to have you go about your business because I'm going to need you in the near future to shoot a bunch of people. And Thule's got food poisoning. Great. Good call. Good call there, Thule. Well done. Oh, hang on. They're beginning their assault. This is very exciting now. Okay, Rowan, oh, you don't do shooting at all. Okay, you're making a top hat in the midst of a raid. Fun. Igor, what do you have? You've got the heavy SMG. That's much handier. Is everyone else broadly armed? LMG, Paul's got the laser, Knife's got Cursed Chugger, and Thule's got a sniper rifle. Excellent. Everyone who's got guns, come out here and sort of stand here-ish for giggles. Let's see how this works. I don't know how this is going to work. They're going to go right for my power sources. They're just going to go immediately from my solar generators, which actually might help. It might keep them distracted from doing anything else that I don't want them to be doing. Is that one of my mechs? No, it's a guinea pig. Easily mistaken. Easily mistaken there. You can see where my mistake might be. I looked at a guinea pig and said, that's probably mechanical. I often do that. There's a quest. That's cool. That's cool. We're a little busy. We're a little busy. So yeah, hi, hun. I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a raid. It's very exciting around here. I'm in the middle of a raid, and we're being raided, and Sakura's about to die. That's good though. That's a good thing. We want Sakura to die. We don't want my people to die. I'm just a little tied up right now at the moment. Wright's fallen over. That's really exciting. I'm very excited about Wright falling over. And then some other things are going on here that I haven't quite I haven't quite determined yet. Okay, those things are happening. Okay, you're down. And Lisa over here, she's probably going to be down pretty soon. Yep, there. Oh, wow. I don't even know what we just did there. Does somebody know why we just exploded Lisa? Lisa, why did you explode? That was very odd. Is there... What happened to you? Oh, the mini... No, not... It's, mini turrets don't explode people. You're mistaken about that. Was it your dementia? Is that what made you explode? It might be. It might be. Guys, I think we need to come down here. We're just going to leave Lisa to her fate, and her fate is murder. So we're just going to come down here and start shooting these people, which is equally as exciting. We're very excited about shooting these people. Nitro here is... you're on fire. You're also on fire. Again, you're exploding. If you could stop doing that, it's very confusing to me. I think you had a pop pack on you. Yeah, you had a fire foam pop pack, which stopped you from being on fire. Boy, that's super handy. I should get one of them. I am... The number of times I'm just randomly on fire. Yeah, this guy's going to go down soon. I think we're broadly fine. You're down. Okay, they're all fleeing. Everybody's fleeing. Okay, that's super. Well, this has been an eventful start. No, don't worry, Catonius. It's not Lisa Laser. Lisa Laser is just fine and has a laser. So who is downed? You're downed. And you're downed. Okay, I need to kind of do a quick check of who's good and who isn't. So, ooh, you're not bad. You're a jealous optimist, but your skills aren't bad. Do I have any room in my prison? Do I have a prison? Period. I've got this one. Is there something I could quickly convert into another prison? Like, is this owned by anyone? Owner nobody, owner nobody. Okay, I could quickly convert that into a prison. This is completely unowned. All right, I've got my eye on you, right? You might be a good contender for kind of fleshing out the colony a little bit here. You're almost dead. What's your problem today? You're good at shooting. Your body puracy. Yeah, that's not going to work for me because I really do like to rip people's limbs off and staple toasters there instead. Hang on, coffee. And then I think there was somebody else up here who was also downed. Was it you? You're downed. You're a body modder. That works out way better for me. You're a halfway decent doctor. Not that great at anything else. I do need more sources of blood for my teen vampire. Here's what we're going to do with this, kids. Here's what we're going to do. Everybody go off draft. All right? Everybody just stop doing what you're doing. Knife, why don't you... How about we do this? We're going to convert this into a temporary prison. No, not that. That. So this is for prisoners now. Okay, and flamingos apparently. Knife, why don't you go capture Wright? Don't take his clothes off. Nobody wants that. And you go capture Tony here, and then we're going to see what happens after all of that. And then I'll look at that quest. All right, that was an eventful opening, but it's over, and the flamingos are still here. I'm totally going to eat flamingos. Could we like temporarily make this into a home zone so we put the fires out? That'd be neat. All right, who are the tired refugees and what's their problem? 3 of them. Okay. Okay, they want to stay here for 16 days? Uh-huh. I could probably work with that. I don't have beds for any of them, but I will soon, because the quest prisoners are out of here in about a day. So pretty soon I will have beds available for them. I can't possibly turn this down. They'll probably betray us. The betrayals will be incoming. Ooh, they all have funky beards. There's a medical emergency. Who is the problem here? Paul? Paul, what is your problem? You have no problem. You're fine. Yeah, you got sleeping sickness. Shake it off, kid. Get a cup of coffee like I do. Thule, how banged up are you? You're going to be dead in 17 hours. Cool. Before you die, could you tend to Tony, please? And Knife, remind me, do you do doctor? Oh God, no, you're terrible. Vetroff, you're terrible too. Is it Shield? Shield, you'll do. Could you go tend to Wright, please? Just before you all die, if you could go take care of that real quick. Martin, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hang on, the refugees are here, as indeed they traditionally are. First of all, drop all of your weapons. Thank you. You don't get a knife, you don't get a club, and I can't even begin with your name. I'm going to call you Crypto. You don't get a knife. I'll probably get better views on YouTube now that I've used the word crypto. That'll probably happen. Okay, what are all of your problems, basically? What's, like, your gigs here? So you're very neurotic. You're actually pretty good. You're not bad. Wouldn't mind if you joined. You'd be okay. And you're into hyperstealism that Paul's into. I might have another super majority on my hands here. You are meh. Okay, not completely terrible. And you are... Crypto here is... Wow! Crypto here is the best shot on the planet. You're also a night owl. Let me work with that right now. So you need to sleep from 11 to 18. So that to that. And then do whatever the heck you want the rest of the time. I just don't care. Okay, I've solved your issue. You're all going to need pants, because you always all need pants. You always show up here in raggedy clothes. But let's get some work going for you guys. So you need to be number one on all the things you need to be number one on, because that's how we do around here. All of that, number one. You are a competent doctor. So you can actually be one on doctor, because all my other doctors are horribly critically injured. And then you can kill things. I'm not going to have you do that because I'm not going to harm you. I'm weird, but I ain't no idiot. So you might just kind of tap out there. You can do... I mean, everybody does plant work whether they want to or not. And actually, that's kind of broadly fine. Why don't you kind of be a little heavier on construction and maybe some mining? All right? And then you're very good at talking to people. I don't actually have any kids, but you can be number one on that. And number one on wardening, because I do have other prisoners. So, handling, sure. You can take care of the flamingos. And then everybody does all of these things, whether they want to or not. And you can do some fishing as well. And then you, also pretty good with childcare. You could be a 2 on those. Hunting, again, I'm not going to arm you. And then again, you're doing all of these whether you want to or not. What are you actually good at? You're good at art. Okay, you can be my primary artist right now for the brief time that you're here. Now, let's get your clothes set up, because you're going to want that. So, what's your problem with your gear? Because you always have ratty gear. So, you need a pair of pants. Super. I have no idea where pants live these days. There you go. Alpaca wool pants. All for you, kid. All for you. Nothing but that. And you need what? You just need to take your hat off is all you need. Get rid of your hat has solved your problem right there, kid. And Crypto here, you need a better shirt. Sure, this looks manageable. Yeah, go ahead and wear that. That seems fine. Can we get more backstones so we can get some 2 babies? I think those are disparate sentences. Flesh that idea out for me, because it's a very exciting idea. I love the idea that you're putting out. I just don't see how those 2 events go together. Can I get more backstone? Yes. Can I get some 2 babies? Yes. But those are 2 disparate ideas. Those are different ideas. One second. Coffee is not inside of me. Oh, and I forgot about Orit down here, too. We're largely just blood farming you. Yeah, see, the problem with that is I have 2 new prisoners who are not unwaveringly loyal. And I kind of need to free some beds up. Somebody could also have, like, a really good bed if they wanted that. So, not Crypto. Give me Dudrish here. Yep. A war merchant. Caravan. Cool. That's fine. I can deal with that. Why do you guys still have tattered apparel? What's your... Oh, you're moving to wear your pants. Okay. All right. There's a mastodon sleeping in here. And it's injured. We should... Oh, it's pregnant. That's why it's injured. Edible Arrangement is pregnant, too. Oh, good. We've got a lot of new mastodons coming along. No worries about that. Hey, guys. Remember when we were going to put out a fire? And then we kind of just didn't? Could we maybe work on that? It's getting alarmingly close to the ship, is what I'm saying there. I know we're all horribly injured, but it is getting alarmingly close to the ship. I'm just saying it's really close to the ship, guys, where we live. Igor's going to give it a bash, but of course, no, he's going to walk away. Igor's going to clean things up instead. You guys, where are you? Oh, you're getting into it. You're having some fun with this. All right, this also needs to be the home zone. Yeah, so we're surrounded by fire right now. We're completely surrounded by fire. Where's the war merchant? That sounded way more exciting. You're all the way down there. Probably not going to want to visit if we have fire. Or like if you're a retailer. Yeah, see, our solar panels are on fire. Yeah, see, that's a problem. We are, in fact, burning our own ship right now. It's just we're burning our own ship. I don't know if anyone wanted to... Oh, somebody's fallen over. Hang on. That's Thule. Okay, Shield, could you rescue Thule, please? It's just that she's going to die soon. One of you was a halfway decent doctor, right? Yeah, you can perform base medical training. Go ahead and tend to Thule, please. Yeah, why are you moving so slow? What's your problem? Oh, no, we're not taking you. It's Kirk. It's Kirk all over again. Hearing loss, frailty, bad back. Okay. Oh, so you want me to build the ship out more so we have a place to put the tube? Theoretically possible. Do I actually have any more space? Yeah, I've got more space. I have some panels, and I actually think we're good on Vaxstone because we went and we got some very, very recently. Yeah, I've got 672 on the old Vaxstone here. Guys, more things are exploding. Like our ship. Like parts of our ship keep exploding. I was just wondering if we could kind of attend to that. If maybe in our travels we're like, hey, wouldn't it be fun if our home base didn't explode? You know what would help with that? If we put out these fires that are ravaging our ship and making our solar panels go boom. Yeah, again, guys, I can't stress this enough. We are, in fact, surrounded by fire. Okay, everyone who is not injured, go and fight fires immediately. Just deal with this nonsense. Vetrov, you like things. Go. Oh, no, the War Merchant is on fire. Hang on. No, we didn't attack them. No, we didn't attack them. They walked into the fire. Okay. If I'm a homeowner and I have a bonfire going in my front yard, and Joe Schmo walks by, who I don't know and I've never met and I have no intentions of meeting. Joe Schmo walks by. He's like, my name is Mr. Schmo. I'm going to walk into this fire. Joe does not get to then sue me because he walked into my yard and walked into my bonfire. That's what just happened to Krugy here. Oh, I'm just going to go in and walk in the fire and then blame them for it. Guys, we've really got to attend to the fire. A couple of tips on that. Somebody is infected and we're getting ready to have the Manly Festival again. And we all know how much we love the Manly Festival, right? Right? We love that. White is infected. Okay. Super. Where are you? Okay, you're trying to work on the fire. Could you work on this guy instead? You're super slow. Nothing else is happening. Where is everybody? Is what I'd like to know. So, like you guys down here, I get what you're doing. How about we say we don't actually need to put this part of the fire out? I really didn't intend to spend the entire... No, clear the home area. The entire start of the stream putting fires out. Not in a literal sense, anyway. I mean, I'm always doing that metaphorically. But in a literal sense, we actually have to put fires out. So could you guys, like, get on that, please? Because it's literally going to burn the ship down. Now you, Mr. I'm going to walk into somebody's bonfire and then blame the owner of the bonfire about it. What's your problem? Because I don't have a lot of time for this nonsense. We're surrounded by fire. I would love to deal with you, but again, surrounded by fire is what we've got right now. Buzzkill, it's an exceptional amount of fire. It's certainly far more fire than I am commonly comfortable with. It's also going to burn that medicine, and we kind of need that. Who's not doing anything for it? Shield, you're asleep. Go pick up... No, don't. No, just haul... What do you... Oh, the medicine is burning. Great. The medicine is on fire, guys. The medicine is, in fact, on fire. Okay, that you're all in stick close to the ship. That's the problem right there. Okay. Shield, up and at 'em. Yeah, go put out that fire. That's a really good fire. Igor, I know you hate fire, but you got to kind of get down with the program here. Knife, you don't seem to be doing anything valuable. Why don't you also go fight a fire? Everyone else just kind of sleep it off, if you could. If we could rush to the fire... It's just we'd really love to have the Manly Festival. The Manly Festival is happening now-ish, and we all know how much we love that. Okay, we love the Manly Festival. Rhodey's on a food binge already. Has been in the colony for 10 minutes, and it's like, oh my god, this place sucks. And it's surrounded by fire, which is weird. Hang on, coffee. There we go. Is there anyone I could break off? No, guys. How about we don't worry about that fire? All right, let's take a moment, team, to designate the fires that we do, and do not care about. We don't care about this fire, and we don't care about that fire. It's moving in the opposite direction. The fire we wicked care about is probably this one. Let's go ahead and focus on that fire. Okay, I know FOF is usually focused on food, but now we gotta focus on fire. Because there's a lot of it. Like, so much of it. Crypto, what are you doing? You're beating the fire out. Okay, like, wicked cool. Have you... Okay, Igor is fleeing fire. Right. Did we deal with your nonsense? Yes, broadly, in the strictest legal sense of the word. You've been tended to. Thule, I see you're up and beating a fire out. That's cool. I sure do appreciate that. While you're doing that, you're terrible. You're also terrible. While you're doing that, you're better. Could we go talk to these people? I know we briefly set them on fire, but that was their fault, not mine. This is, oh no, it's not like Burning Man buzzkill. Not enough people are naked. All right, what? Wow, this has been a hard opening. What would you maybe be interested in buying? Because I've got some things. You can have that, and you could probably have these. I made them. They don't actually seem to be a lot of money, but I made them anyway. LMG, no, not so much. You can have an auto pistol and a revolver, not the sniper rifle. I need that, and definitely not a laser. Ain't nobody getting one of my lasers. Okay, my plate armor is so bunk, it's not even worth keeping it. So we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of a top hat. And we'll get rid of maybe like a t-shirt that's garbage. I gotta get a fire going so I can burn these. But may as well sell them to somebody. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay, you don't actually have a lot that I want. I might just take the money and run. You got a little bit of herbal medicine that I wouldn't mind getting. How much for all of that? Yeah, I'll take all of that. I'll take all of that. I see the cougar, but you know, I've got mastodons. I don't know why I need the cougar. That seems to be counterintuitive, frankly. Okay, you're eating, you're fleeing. Right. If we get this fire under control, I'm going to feel better about the rest of the fires. I think I'm feeling pretty good about the quantity of fire, and more importantly, the direction the fire is taking, which is away from me. Okay. Selling junk is the American way, you're not wrong. Somebody will buy everything. That's the secret to retail. Somebody will buy everything. You may not want to meet that person, but they will buy it. Hang on, coffee. Okay. Can we get a few moments peace in my land of abundance here? Because that's why we're here. Land of abundance, focus on food, etc., etc., etc. Somebody should really, really tend to knots because she will freeze to death in here. Have you frozen to death yet? No, you're drunk. I have a drunk mastodon. I have a drunk, pregnant mastodon. Hang on. Who fell over? Thule. Stop falling over. Nobody likes it. Thule, could you just not be falling over? We're never going to have the Manly Festival at this rate. We're never, ever going to have the Manly Festival. You know what? And that's going to be on you, colonists. That's going to be on you. You're going to wake up tomorrow bleeding, saying, oh no, why didn't we have the Manly Festival? I'm like, well, guess what? Everybody was falling over or infected or on fire, and we just didn't have... Oh, Ladia's berserk. Cool. This is, I really was looking for kind of a calm day today. We see how that's going. Igor, why don't you come up here? Maybe you can bite someone. That'll be fun. You'll like that. I really would, really was kind of hoping for just a very calm episode. We'll live stream, have some fun, maybe talk about the YouTube algorithm. But no. We see how today is going. Ladia's beating up Kumba. Could you come in here and melee attack Ladia? Just punch her a bunch. There we go. Just more punching, please. We'd ideally just like to knock her out, not kill her. Because, okay, there we go. So you can be off duty. And then capture Ladia. There we go. Okay. When are you guys out of here, by the way? One day. Hang on. What? What, RimWorld? Calm down, RimWorld. Okay, I've dealt with you. Who is infected now? Tony. Okay. Who is awake that can deal with this? Vetroth. Remind me, you do doctor? No, you're terrible at doctor. Shield, you're broadly competent. Could you now go tend to Tony? I know you're asleep. I know this is not what you want to do with your day. But we're trying to get the Manly Festival under control here, and it's just not working out. Alright, it's just not working out. So, are you guys horribly injured? Are you going to die soon? No, you're basically fine. You're basically okay. Alright. Alright, this is... I'd like to say this is fine, but there's so much poop everywhere. It's just that the hospital is just an ocean of mastodon poop. So is the prison, but, you know, it's a prison. You can't really complain too much about that. I mean, you can. I would, but you're not going to get very far with that. Alright, what else are we supposed to be doing? Now we need the altar of power, because we don't have the right altar because our religion changed. Who is starving? Paul. Somewhere under there is Paul. Paul is under a mastodon somewhere. Hey, Shield, could you feed Paul? Thank you. Feed Paul. Paul's asleep because he's sick. And he's sick because he's asleep. Alright, that will deal with one thing. Low food. Yes, I am aware of that. Thank you. I am aware of that. Thule is desperately trying to cook things around here. And Thule's going to die at any moment, so it's not a good time. Actually, you're basically fine. You're basically okay. Do we have tigers? We don't. We have mastodons. Thule is back up and running. We have mastodons instead, and mastodons basically break RimWorld. RimWorld has no idea what to do with mastodons. Okay, it's raining, which means the fire issue will be largely dealt with at this point. Our food situation is actually not bad, just not great. What you should do, Dave, is put the mechs back outside. There we go. You stay and stick close to the ship, and you guys are unrestricted. That'll get everyone out there. And, oh, by the way, the animals... Did we flee? Yeah, don't eat our food. Animals in don't eat our food, please. All animals not be in the food zone. Alright. Now, if I could get a moment's peace, I can actually get something done around here. And, you know, speaking of baby tubes, which we were, I actually got a good spot for one right over here. Could throw that right in there if I needed a baby tube. And you're going to want a baby tube at some point. Do I want to start genetically engineering a child at this point? Is this a safe place to bring a child into the world? I mean, the answer is no. Not at all. But I could. Whom might want to be mama and papa if I felt like going in that direction? Okay, a female dirt mole. Good choice. Knife, you like things. You're a waster. Okay, maybe Knife and Thule could have a genetically engineered baby. Mark, welcome, welcome, welcome. Mark, I'm deciding who is going to give birth to somebody at some point. Because I feel like messing with somebody's genetics. I wanted to get back to Orit, actually. Because he may have outgrown his usefulness. And also, you guys, let's start working on you. So I don't even know what our religion is anymore, but start working on it. So go ahead and start converting these people. You believe in hyper... No, you're in the family of Archism. And you're in the family of Archism. Yeah, we're not into that. We don't like that. I don't actually know what our religion is anymore. But apparently we need an altar of power to do it. Who is the problem here? Knife and shield. Okay. What is You're the outlaw creed. Yeah, you just want to, like, kill people. Okay, I will work on your altar of power or whatever nonsense it is you believe in. And I still got a ton of Vaxstone chunks. Never mind Vaxstone blocks, I'm still sitting on a bunch of chunks. So we really won't need to go into space for a while. I am well suited on that. You guys are making that, right? Yeah, it makes Vaxstone blocks forever. And you know what actually I say make any blocks. I've got a good assortment of blocks here. I don't really need any more. Does Orin have any good organs? Great question. Thank God somebody's asking the important questions. Can I strip this person for parts? Probably. You don't actually have really anything wrong with you. In fact, apart from the fact nobody's fed you recently. Yeah, we should totally feed you. Knife, do you think you can just pop down and feed Orit, please? Thank you. And then Orit, what exciting organs might I want to take out of you? Wait, you're already scheduled? Oh, extract a hemogen pack. Yeah, we do that a lot to you. Yeah, I could grab a few spare parts while I'm in here. I don't really know what I need. You're never gonna go wrong grabbing a kidney or something like that. You can always use a kidney around the place. But with Tony and Wright in play, Orit is basically taking up a really big chunk of this ship to just be a blood farm. I don't know if that's particularly very efficient. And I'm going to go ahead and say, no, it's not particularly very efficient. I think we're going to make a choice to kick Orit out. I think you're out of here, dude. So release him. I think we have to stop blood farming him for that. Yeah, just release him and somebody will come and grab you at some point. And then I can move one of the new guys in here. Also, Thule, you dropped your weapon, didn't you? You're tending to Vetroff. Okay, probably go ahead and keep doing that. But we'll also have you grab your sniper rifle when you're done with that nonsense. because that's got really, really good range, and that's something we have lacked in the past. Now you're tending to Kumba. Okay, how about you just grab a rifle first? When you get to Kumba's room, you know, show her who's boss by having a sniper rifle in your hands. Shield, cooking, good. All right, let's get things moving a little bit faster here. Wait, can we still have the Manly Festival? Is that okay? Light ball or a ritual spot? I got a disco ball around here somewhere, right? Hang on, no. I know I have a disco ball. We definitely got a disco ball somewhere. Okay, is that it? That looks like a statue. No, that's a statue. Okay, how about we find the disco ball? So, I know I made one. I might have just deconstructed it, though. Light ball, where is it? Yep, cool, disco. All right, so disco. No, disco. See what I'm going to do here? Over here. So we're going to go, boom, disco. We'll probably need some speakers real quick, too. So pump up the volume. Yeah, here and here. If we're having a Manly Festival, we're having a disco ball and 2 speakers. Let me be very clear about that. Very, very clear. Now, somebody needs to get that jam going. The Manly Festival will escape us if we don't get that going. And Vetroff and Paul, when do you guys feel you're not going to be terrible anymore? So you've got Sleeping Sickness 19 versus 23. Okay. That's not great. And you also have it 21 versus 19. Right. Apart from you guys, who's the doctor around here? Thule. Okay, and she's very good, too. She's very, very good. All right, get things going where we get the Manly Festival going on here. Here comes the disco ball. Nope, that wasn't the disco ball at all. That was just people moving around. Never mind. I got all excited for disco, and then it never happened. Guys, can we don't come crying to me if you don't have a Manly Festival soon. It's just that it's happening right now. If you wanted to get down with that. Nope. Okay, I'm going to have to make people be manly. What are you doing? You're feeding Paul. That's actually really good. You're going swimming. No, you're not. You're going to work on the light ball. And Rowan, can you work on this stuff? Yeah, deliver some stuff to things. Everyone likes that. Go deliver things to things. And Igor's going to get the disco set up. Vetroff is going to have some raw insect meat. Fun. Who's supposed to be on cooking? Shield. Okay, Shield, you're asleep. That's not really very productive, is it? Okay, hang on. Let's cheer everyone up here with the Manly Festival. Aw, yeah. Okay. Whoever is awake and alive and sane, Manly Festival, here we go. Oh my god, it's like Provincetown in July. It's amazing in here. And very manly, I might add. It's extremely manly. I myself feel more masculine watching this. Even Thule, who is technically female, feels more manly in the Manly Festival. It's a great Manly Festival. We're having a good time here. We're dancing a lot. We're doing a lot of dancing. We're waving our hands in the air, like we just don't care. Unforgettable Manly Festival. Unforgettable. Now, several people may have died in the meantime. Paul, what's your problem? You have sleeping sickness that needs to be dealt with, like, soon? I guess. You seem fine, man. You're just asleep. It's not really that big a deal. The recharger is full. Okay, cool. I will deal with that in a sec. So, uninstall this, and you know what? We'll save the speakers, because you know there's going to be another Manly Festival next year. I do need somewhere to put toxic waste, so, as I always do, because I just pollute the area when I move through it. So let's do that over here. How about a dumping zone here? And that can be for just toxic waste. So no corpses, no chunks, just toxic waste, please. They've already got that out of there. Cool. Okay, Rhodey fell over. That's fun. We did get rid of this guy, though. So this is not for prisoners. It's for colonists. So, Rhodey, you can have that bed. You fell over anyway. I guess that's yours. So assign that to you. Reasonably nice bed there. Reasonably nice. It was a great festival, Mark. There was a lot of dancing, and we were all very, very manly. It being the Manly Festival and all. So don't diss the disco. Hang on, coffee. Okay. The prisoners should be next. Those should be the next guys out of here. 5 hours until you guys are out. Yeah, we're feeding raw meat to people, guys. Shield. I know you're asleep. You got to get up and start cooking, man. You got to get some food going on here. Prioritize butchering and then everyone else shoots something. There's a perfectly good alpaca and capybaras here, world's largest rodent. And peacocks? Peacocks are good eating. And monkeys. We're just going to eat monkeys. We're going to eat monkeys until our ears start bleeding. And no, that's a thing that happens when you eat too many monkeys. It's science. The mastodon is not going to leave the freezer. Yeah, the mastodon is out of the freezer. That's cool. One of them, two of them, several of them are pregnant. One of them is, I think, eating Paul, judging by that, or sleeping on Paul, and also sleeping on a flamingo. I don't know if you guys can see that in there, but that does not look comfortable if you're a flamingo. I'm going to tell you right now, I can't see that flamingo's eye very well, but I bet it's popping out of its skull. Who is the problem here? Oh, Tony, what's your issue? Extreme infection, 81. Oh, yeah, you're going to be dead. Yeah, you're going to be dead soon. Okay. So, no, that's not going to work. There's no way I can meet that time frame. And how about you? How's your infection doing? 70 to 67. Okay, but I can tend to you reasonably soon. I might be able to save you if I use better medicine. You're definitely dead, Tony. You're certainly 100% dead. 81 to 61. No, there's no way I can work with that. Okay. Cool. Yeah, knife, probably don't bother. Tony's going to be dead wicked soon. Wicked soon. Right, can we tend to you yet? Can tend now. Cool. Thule, you're my best doctor. I need you to get up and tend to whoever he is. I don't know. The one who's not dead. Or imminently dead. If you could just tend to him. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. 100% quality on that. That's good. Okay, now that's going up. Okay, I might be able to save this guy's life. I definitely cannot save the other person's life. The shuttle is here for the other people, who are other people. Okay, auto-load, obviously. And then who's available to do things? Could you get these guys in here? Yeah, carry Laudia and Knife. What are you up to? You're making a charge lance. That's cool. Why don't we carry Comba into the shuttle and just get them out of here more than anything. Just give them their freedom or a different prison, whatever the case may be. I'm not really concerned. I know we have low food. We're working on it. Okay, we are working on it. Send that. Now, what did I get? Knife's Acolyte Ceremony. Okay. We can do that right now. I probably won't. I'd probably like to see people in a little better shape before we did that. We've made a hat. Oh, good. Excellent. Great. We've made a hat. Shield. Maximum cooking, please. I don't care what you're doing. Maximum cooking, please. Are peacocks sheep? No, they're not sheep. That's just science. I can't change that. You can be for colonists, and then who doesn't have a bed right now of the three new guys? You don't, apparently. Crypto doesn't have one. All right, you can have a bed. Yeah, Tony's dead. Saw that coming. That is not a surprise. How's Wright doing, more importantly? So you are what? 79 to 87. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can save your life. I could just take your arm off. But I'm pretty sure I got this one. I feel I've got this one. So we're going to need to get rid of you because you're dead. You know what? That zone, that can actually hold corpses. And we've done a cowboy hat, which is neat. So humans that aren't colonists can go over there. There we go. Oh, we're having fun mining. Okay, we're doing all the mining right now. And a lot of sowing, which is good. So all of these are ready to go. Some of the rice will come in soon. We've done that quest. Neat. Still working on the low food issue. Yeah, Knife stopped cooking to... Oh, sorry, Shield is the cook. Everyone's very excited that we finally have food. I am too. We just need a lot more of it. So anyone... Is everyone armed at this point? Paul, I know you're unconscious. Vetroff. Yeah, you're all broadly armed. I might need to put more... Paul, why are you terrible right now? What is your problem? I mean, I know what your problem is. Hang on. That just, as I was looking at that just happened. So, Thule, can you please go tend to Paul? Boy, this sleeping sickness thing takes a while, doesn't it? Vetroff, I assume that's your problem as well. Yep, 27 to 33. Okay, take 2 of my best team members down. That's great. I'm having a good time, RimWorld. It's really good. It is a corpse hole. Yep, it is. That's where we're going to put corpses now. And we can see we've already, indeed, put a corpse over there with the toxic waste. It's my little gift as I kind of move around. It's just my little gift to the world. There's a little bit of toxic waste everywhere I go. It's just like Christmas with me, except toxic waste, which is not a common Christmas gift. I know I will not be giving that to anyone this year. I wouldn't really know where to acquire it for a start. I'm sure if I worked hard enough, I could perhaps make it. I mean, what are we defining as toxic waste? Because I could just get like some hydrochloric acid, and that's effectively toxic waste. Yes, we did extract hemogen from a member. Yeah. It's okay, you hated us anyway. You were literally raiding us. Good news for you. We've opened up a whole bedroom just for you, and you only have to share it with a flamingo. And you have developed immunity from your infection. Great. Good. Okay. Berries are coming in. When did I get berries? Is that a thing I told people to get? Probably. There's a psychic soothe. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to broadly ignore that in favor of trying to find food. So everybody go harvest some more berries. And just try and make like as many meals as you possibly can, Shield. You've buggered off, haven't you? You're out. Yeah, you're going to bed. Okay, thanks, Shield. We have a nominal amount of meals. A nominal amount of meals. All right. Knife, we could get your Acolyte quest going. That is not a terrible idea. I wouldn't mind doing that. I'd like to get everyone up for it. The Party of Man-Pork? Well, hello. These are glorious days we live in. These are glorious days. You have the Manly Festival, and then what happens 2 days later? It's the Man-Pork Festival. It's the party of Man-Pork. The party... Oh, God. The Party of Man-Pork. We need a ritual spot. Let's put that in the church. I'm not skipping it. People will be all bummed out if I skip the Party of Man-Pork. Sure. Let's go ahead and have yet another party. So where's my Man-Pork here? Manly Festival, Patriotics. There it is. Party. What is it you want? You want a leader? You want some pews? I mean, I could get the pews. That I could put together. That's not the war. I could do that. I can do a lectern. Actually, okay, hang on. Ditch the pillows. Apparently, we're not into pillows anymore. We want pews. So, no. Ditch these things. I'm going to put something together. I'm just not really sure what right now. The church is largely a battery storage area. So, let's not go crazy with that. Oh, I seem to have already started it. Never mind, we're having a Man-Pork party. Oh, that was a fun thing that I just said. That was great. The Man-Pork party is, it's not going to be a very good one. We can see how unfestive it is because we don't have disco. That's the difference between your Manly Festival and your Man-Pork Festival. Man-Pork's all serious. Like, we are here to discuss Man-Pork. Manly Festival is just woohoo. Disco. Okay, well, apparently it was also unforgettable. All right, well, cancel that then. We may as well keep the pillows in here. Again, it's not really a church. It's a battery storage room. So, apparently everyone had a really, really good time. Really good time. Okay, cool. I'm glad you did. And that's done. Now we just got to deal with the whole low food issue. Because that ain't getting any better. It's not really, we got a monkey. We have a monkey down here. We have a single monkey we could be eating. That's, there's not a lot of meat on those. You don't traditionally see fat monkeys. Okay, first off, great band name. Great band name. Nobody take that. I'm taking that for myself. Fat monkeys. And you don't traditionally see those. They're not an overweight creature. It's because they're always jumping around and stuff. And like swinging from trees. They got a great exercise regime. Oh my god, that's my $1 million idea. An exercise program like being a monkey. Oh yeah. Oh, this is going to work out great. Okay, I've just made $1 million. I'm going to say a snappy title, but I think the snappy title is You Never See Fat Monkeys. I think that sells it right there. I could get AI to write this in about 20 seconds, and it'll just be like swinging from things, and I don't know, like the cooldown period could be like picking lice out of people. I'm very excited by the words that just came out of my mouth. So I'm doing that, and nobody steal that idea. And also somebody Google if somebody already did that, because I bet they did. I bet somebody's already figured out the monkey workout routine. It would be a lot of swinging and then picking lice out of people. out of their hair and stuff. Probably you're going to need like a partner because I don't think you get to do that to strangers. I have tried. It didn't go super well. I'm not saying it was completely rebuffed. I'm just saying it was a bit of a hard sell. So, yeah, you're going to need a partner. And you're going to need... See, you can't say jungle gym. We've got a new mastodon. And the flamingo's going nuts down here. The flamingo's just going berserk. So, you can't necessarily say jungle gym because that, now you got to buy equipment. You want an exercise routine that anybody can jump into. Or at least believe they can jump into. Because really, that's what you're selling. You're selling... the optimistic promise that anyone can do this, when in fact we know they can't. But that's not my problem. Okay, I fully expect my book to be flipped through on Christmas morning, flipped through again on New Year's, and never touched again after that. That's where this exercise book will reign. It will gather dust after the first couple of weeks, forever. Hang on, there's a special trade, and I like special trades. They're better than non-special trades. What do you want? One reprocessor stomach. Uh-huh. It's, I mean, that's cool. I don't know if I'm going to put a lot of effort into that. Analysis of fencing, that's probably melee, I would assume. Yep, melee up. A bionic leg that I'm pretty sure I can make myself. Like, why would I make you a stomach if I can already make my own leg? Question for the philosophers there, really. No, I'm just going to pass on that. I don't really want to go anywhere. We really need to focus on food here. So, how is the focus on food? Okay, lots of berries coming in. And I bet that rice is getting ready to pop. Yep. Even the potatoes are looking pretty good. 80% on the potatoes. More rice. Guys, I'm not seeing it down here. I'm not seeing it cooking at all. I'm not seeing anyone making any food except for Shield here, who's here making food. So that part is working out pretty good, I will admit. Who's going to be the gym instructor? Tarzan. No. It'll be someone who actually looks good. So it'll be you can't say jungle gym because then it implies you have to buy equipment. So it'll be all about trees and using your native environment, which is going to suck if you're in an urban environment where there are no trees. But maybe that's not the exercise routine for you. So how's your thing going here, kid? So you can be tended in 10 hours. Wow, this is a slow roll. This sleeping sickness, this just goes on and on and on. I mean, we're not losing the battle, but boy, this has just knocked out 2 of my colonists for the long haul. I'd like to get... Shield, what happened to you? What? Why? Whoa. What happened to Shield? What? Why are you down? Oh, is it the psychite dependency? Yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, 30 days ago, you're in a psychite coma. Cool. Super. I don't have anything for you. Great. My cook's down. Awesome. Allow this laser, by the way, because that used to belong to Shield. Cool. So, who else is around here that's local, that's alive? Igor, you seem like you're not doing anything fussy. Could you go rescue Shield, please? Where am I going to get drugs from at this time of day? Did I even set up a thing for that? Yes, I did, but it's going to take forever. Boy, I could really use like a shaman merchant or somebody like that to pop along. My cook's down. Okay, somebody else needs to go on max cooking then. Thule, I know you do a lot of things around here, but you need to go on to max cooking, please. Kind of back off hunting a little bit. Yeah, we're not going to get any research done in the near future, let me assure you of that. Igor, can you cook at all? You know what? You technically can. Igor, congratulations. You're my new cook. Everyone's going to get food poisoning, but I don't care because Thule has other issues to deal with. Thule's got a lot going on, including going out and shooting the animals. You've got a 5-foot body of water. Sure. We could work out some sort of... I mean, I'm kind of sold on my you don't see fat monkeys exercise regime. But we could work out something. I mean, what lives in a 5-foot body of water? Mosquitoes? I mean, mosquitoes are pretty thin. You don't see fat mosquitoes. I certainly haven't. I could work on that. I'm going to get my monkey issue done first, Martin, but I appreciate your input. We can certainly... we'll put a pin in that, is what we're going to do. We're going to put a pin in that, and what we're going to do is circle back to it and then synergize it, whiteboard it, and blue sky it all up in this. And then we can work on you don't see any fat mosquitoes. You unintentionally ended up accumulating 6,000 plasteel. The outer wall of my base on the asteroid out of plasteel. Was that a bad idea? No, it's probably a great idea. I don't think I've ever had 6,000 plasteel. That's probably a really good idea. That's a really... if I had 6,000... If I had 6,000 plasteel, I'd gradually make the ship into plasteel. It's probably a lot better. Also, I really don't need this corner. This corner is not doing me any good at all. Did somebody deconstruct that? That's a very silly corner. We don't need that. That's just taking up space that I need for, space and things. Also, are the tanks full? 485 and 384. Oh god, who's down now? Knife! What's your problem? Oh, it's the psychite dependency. Yeah, we don't actually have any drugs. So, this is a problem. This is... Okay, so one by one... Wow. Well done, RimWorld. Let's evaluate here, shall we? 2 of my colonists are down because they have sleeping sickness. And now 2 of my colonists are down because of genetic drug dependency. And I have no ability to wake any of them up. That's half my colony. Half my colony is just out for the count with no signs of it getting better anytime in the near future. I know you're having a medical emergency. The thing with knife and shields, if I don't get them a fix, they are absolutely going to die. But we still need to focus on food. Igor, there's just no food. You are cooking 4 simple meals, which is really good of you. Can any of those new guys cook at all? Any of you guys have any sort of... Not really. Actually, you're better than Igor, so I'll put you on 1 as well. And you can technically cook. I'll put you on a 2. Hopefully there's a bunch of berries and rice that are coming in right now, and a capybara who's marked for termination, which is good. World's largest rodent. They're a very dull animal. I've seen them in a zoo. They just sit there. They don't do anything entertaining ever. Capybaras, world's largest rodent, also world's most boring rodent. I mean, mix it up a little bit at capybaras is what I'm saying. Okay, alright, I need to shuffle people around. So, Vetroff, wait, hang on, no, Vetroff's down as well, aren't you? Who's in here? Vetroff and Paul. Okay, so Igor, you're technically alive. Rowan, who doesn't do any fighting. Vetroff, you're allegedly up. I don't buy that, Vetroff. I don't buy that at all. I think you are very much down. So your health, sleeping sickness, 38 to 47. Okay, if Thule goes down for any reason, Thule's kind of holding the entire colony together. Thankfully, you're only a drunk. You're not actually psychite dependent. You're only an alcoholic. Technically not, but you probably will be soon enough because I've got a lot of beer. I've got a lot of beer in here. Too bad it's not psychite beer. I think with Igor and Thule, I probably just need to set up a kill squad and just get some food in here quickly. I could kill a bunch of rhinos. That's a terrible idea. Cobras, also a bad idea. No, we'll just keep working on what we're working on. There's vegetables coming in. Vegetables are happening sooner than later. We might... How many mastodons do I have? Because I might have to eat a few. It's just I kind of need the food. So, don't eat me. That being said, I have 2 male mastodon calves right now. And their master is Todd, who left ages ago. We're going to take out a couple of mastodons. Sorry. And you know what? A couple of flamingos. By that, I mean all of my flamingos. Needs of the many, needs of the few. Spock was right the whole time. That kind of thing. So, that leaves me an amount of mastodons that can breed, but also food, which I think is important. I think that's like super... Wait, why are we making kibble? Really, Igor? I know, I mean, feed the animals, that's cool. It's just that they don't need it because we're about to kill all of the flamingos. Don't actually suspend that. Don't make kibble right now. Okay, just skip that. I do like anything else. You're still making kibble. No, you're not. Go do anything else. Could you go hunting? How about you were like #1 on hunting? So yeah, do that. And then don't do like other things that I told you to do. Go, Igor, come here. Come here. Don't sass me, kid. Go, yeah, hunting a peacock. Much better. Much, much better. There we go. Hunting a peacock. Perfectly appropriate thing to be doing while we're killing mastodons and all of our flamingos. Look, there you go. 2 dead flamingos right there. There's good eating on those things. Not on the necks. There's not really much meat on the necks. There's a mastodon coming in. Needs of the many, needs of the few. This is what we're doing here today. Hang on, coffee. Okay. So, most of my colony is down. I gotta tell you, if those refugees betray me, I'm in big trouble. Because they outnumber me at this point. Because Rowan doesn't fight at all. Are you guys broadly happy? Oh yeah, you're wicked happy. You're super happy. Dang. You're also wicked happy. We can deal with the raw food thing. You are largely happy. If you're up in daytime, that's on you, kid. I put you into the right schedule. Transhuman is connected. What have you got? You got a wooden foot. Okay, that's terrible. Rare thrombos. We're going to completely ignore that. And a heat wave. Okay, neat. That's going to mess with people. I think, Legion, what RimWorld teaches us is that the best solution for a crippling drug addiction is to take more and more drugs on a schedule. I think that's what RimWorld teaches us, that we need to accumulate lots and lots of freelance pharmaceuticals and then schedule ourselves to take them so we don't fall over. That's what RimWorld teaches us. It's a heat wave. Everyone's going to be super fussy about that. All right, well, good news. Lots of raw food. So, yeah, the kid here is going to start banging through some meals. I will take anything I can get right now. Anything at all. Paul, I hesitate to ask, but how's your thing going here? Yeah, 51 to 37. Can we tend that? No, not quite. Okay. I might have to create 2 babies just to flesh out the colony at this point. Thule, this is really probably bad timing on my part, but if I wanted to maybe extract genetic material from you to be used with, well, somebody else for reasons that I'm not going to get into, how would you feel about that? Actually, I say that there's nobody to do the operation. Yeah, no, I mean, neither of these people are equipped to do this. Although I think that is a no-fail operation. If it fails, I've never seen it fail. I think that's a no-fail operation. How optimistic am I that the statement I just made is correct? The answer is not much. And it's probably bad timing right now to do that. I say that. I'm really excited by the idea of just having Thule and, I don't know, maybe Rowan donate some genetic material to things. How many charge lances did I tell you to make, kid? I feel like we've been here forever on this. You know what? Just drop that. Don't worry about that. We're fine with that. Work on the armor instead. I think we've got sufficiently decent weapons kicking around here. Doesn't really matter. I've only got 3 colonists who are upright, and only 2 of them can fight. Yeah, no, Buzzkill would actually be more Thule. We would have to dig around in Thule. It's not something you can produce, externally, I guess. No, we'd have to go find the bits I need out of Thule. Just 1 bit, really. But I think that's a no-fail operation, but there's nobody to do the operation. This is really poor timing. I should not be doing that right now. I should be focusing on anything, really, any possibility of getting food. And there's plenty that's ready to go. There's a monkey, perfectly good monkey, that needs to get killed. Okay? What I need is this psychite. 27% grown. Okay. That's better than not 27% grown, I guess. It's a bit of a slow roll. You're cooking something. That's cool. Igor, could you not have death rest for a while? Because I need everyone right now. So if you could just, like, not do that, that'd be wicked cool of you, kid. Can I call anyone? Hang on. Oh, wow. Exotic goods. Exactly what I needed. Exactly. Wow, great timing. I'm pretty sure they're into freelance pharmaceuticals. Okay, you can't talk to humans. You can talk to humans. Go get on the space phone, like, super immediately. Yep, go talk to the space people on the space phone. Please have lots and lots of freelance pharmaceuticals. They do. They definitely do. This is Psychite in here. I don't know if that's... There's Psychite in there somewhere, right? Okay, let's calm down. First of all, calm down. Calm down. What can I sell them, first of all? I've got a shard that I will never use. Right there. I also have a shuttle engine I'm never going to use. RimWorld gives out shuttle engines like candy. I no reason I need it. I will accumulate. I'll guarantee you before this run is over, I've got 3 more of those things kicking around. So no worries there. Probably not going to bother with pigs. They do have a sentient catalyst. I could make one of my mastodons smarter. That's a concept that I could look into. I say that. I've got a bunch of bioferrite. Maybe I don't sell you that shard. I'm going to keep that. Maybe I'll need that for something later. I would love to get some more plasteel off of you, because I don't really have a lot of it. What do I want to do here? Yeah, Legion's got 6 of them. They give out those shuttle engines like it's Halloween candy. The shield core I will keep, because that's for my ship, right? Generate a momentum, okay, can't do anything on its own. Necessary to craft some other items. Yeah, no, I will keep that. That might come in handy. What else